This is Earl Amin with the 2020 Foresight Podcast, where CEOs of mid-sized companies share their insights. It is 6 questions in 9 minutes because top CEOs know how to listen and be concise. So let's get to it. Question number 1. In just a few sentences, tell us who you are and what you do.
My name is Dave Todaro. I'm the CEO of Ascendle, and we build top software applications for business leaders who are looking to accelerate their software delivery.
Excellent. Question number 2. What's the best thing about being the CEO?
I think the best thing about being a CEO is being able to dream big, knowing that you have a great team that can execute, but then also that they're going to push back on you when you have a really crazy idea. Lots of good crazy ideas, but maybe this particular crazy idea can wait a little bit. And then I love being able to work shoulder to shoulder to figure out, all right, how are we going to navigate around the various challenges that might come up and then drive things forward to completion.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Question number 3. I hear from other CEOs that leading their team and being able to see the road ahead can be a challenge. What are your thoughts?
I think that's right, especially now in these uncertain times. I think sometimes you get sucked into thinking you need to figure it all out and have a crystal ball and figure out everything about the future. What's going to happen now? What's going to happen next year? I think the most important thing is to take a step back and focus on the priorities. Let's prioritize the next quarter and focus day to day on executing against that.
Indeed, and agreed. Question number 4. What piece of insight do you want to share with other CEOs?
I think the biggest thing for me and a particular passion of mine is team excellence. And I think the big takeaway that I've learned over the last 20 or 30 years is to figure out how to empower your teams, figure out how to grant them power and allow them to drive things forward. I think we as CEOs sometimes get in the way and we end up slowing down the organization if we have our fingers in everything.
That's an excellent point. Question number 5. What other successful CEOs like yourself would you like to acknowledge and should be on my podcast?
I think the first one that comes to mind is Eric Dodier at Pixel Media. He's been someone I've looked up to over the years, and we've compared notes lots of times as we've grown our respective companies. He's a great guy and has a great company.
Excellent. Excellent. And now for question number 6, the final question. How do you celebrate a win?
For me, celebrating a win is all about celebrating with the team, making sure that I'm giving a lot of credit. What's that saying? Take the blame and give the credit, right? So It's all about the team members executing. I might have a great idea. The team members might have a great idea, but it's really all of us coming together and executing together and driving that to done. That's really exciting. So I think that being able to get together with the team these days, more virtually than in person, and hoisting a virtual beer together.
Indeed. Indeed. Thank you. Dave, it's been a pleasure to have you on today. Tell us, how can people find you?
So you can find us at ascendle.com, and you can also find me on LinkedIn, Dave Todaro.
Excellent. This is Earl Amin with the 2020 Foresight Podcast. For more insights, go to LinkedIn and search for The Gray Owl Company. Dave, thank you.
My pleasure.